Dear students, in the class of English Literature, Lecture 1, I am going to teach you the famous lyric of Thomas Crew, The True Beauty. Before we study this poem, The True Beauty, we will have to know something about poem. This is one of the most famous lyrics of Thomas Crew. The poet praises the spiritual beauty and condemns the love based on physical beauty. The poem is short, but it is very impressive and didactic. Didactic means that provides us with some preachings and teachings and morals. It is full of morals and describe the true value of true love and beauty of mind. The spiritual beauty is forever, but the physical charm is temporary and short-lived, and it passes away as the time passes. Now, before we start the poem, I have a few words to the students how to write a contest. Anything that is the background of the poem can be used in context. In the beginning, in the first two sentences, we should see the mood of the poet and type of the poem, and we should write about this. And next two sentences in the context, we should give the whole theme of the poem, and in the last sentence, we should connect the stanza. Let's see what's the first stanza of this poem. The poet says, "He that loves a rosy cheek," he means anybody, that means who. Loves means likes, a rosy cheek means a person who likes a rosy, beautiful cheek or a coral lip admires. Admires means praises, and he who praises red lips, beautiful lips. And the person in line third, from star-like eyes doth seek. It means, and the person who loves bright, beautiful, star-like eyes. This line is written in Old English type syntax. Doth here means does, seek means search. It means if any person, if any man, if any human being loves a physical beauty, that physical beauty that is based on rosy cheek, red, beautiful lips, and the stars that are as beautiful as the stars, and the eyes as beautiful as the stars. These types of things can maintain his fires. It means all these things are fuel. Fuel means are the source to ignite our emotions, to ignite our excitement, to ignite our passion. It means that can increase, that can excite us, our passion or any excitement in the feelings. And you know, these excitement and feelings are not permanent. When we give explanation, if we write comments or poetic beauty, figure of speech finding is very important. Let's begin with the first line. The line is, "He that loves a rosy cheek." Rosy cheek. In this line, metaphor, figure of speech is used beautifully. Now let us know what is metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech in which we compare two dissimilar things without the words of comparison. Now rose and cheek, these two things are compared, but the word like is not used here. It means cheek are rose in second line, lips are coral in third line, stars are eyes, but like word is added here. In the above two lines, no word of comparison is used. That's why it is metaphor. Whenever we compare with the words of comparison like, then that is called simile. In this way, in the third line, simile, figure of speech is used beautifully, and in the first two lines, metaphor, figure of speech is used. In this way, we come to know that the love and attraction based on physical charm is only to ignite our passion or emotion. It's not permanent, and this permanency is described here as old time makes these decay. It means just as the time passes, these coral lips beautiful cheeks, beautiful eyes get faded, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes that means, so his flames must waste away. It means the attraction of this physical beauty with the passage of time goes away, and in the end there one gets nothing. In the next stanza, we see the moral given by the poet to us, to the readers. But a smooth and steadfast mind means a person who are not affected by physical charm, who is not affected by physical charm, who has a strong power of thoughts, who has a smooth thinking, who is not affected by anything. His thoughts are gentle, means he thinks good things and calm desires, and he never gets excited and he never gets passionate. Such type of person represents a true beauty. Hearts with equal love combined kindle never dying fires. Kindle means to incite, to raise. Never dying fires means the love and attraction based on smoothness, calm desire, steadfast thoughts, gentle thoughts never go away. It remains forever. And in this way, when a person loves to other, he keeps on loving, he keeps on attracting to her or him for a long time. It never fades. It means the love, the attraction based on spiritual qualities of man never goes in vain. The poet display his feelings regarding such type of matter. He says, where these are not. Now we will have to see what are these. These means smooth, steadfast mind, gentle thoughts, calm desires. It means where there is no beauty, where there is no inner beauty of character in man, the poet is not ready to be attracted to anybody at all. I despise, I means the poet, despise means hates or disrespect or rejects. The poet rejects all such beauty that is based on physical beauty. Physical beauty means lovely cheeks, lips or eyes. The poet is not ready to love all these temporary beauty. In this way we come to know that the beauty of character should be loved, but the beauty of physical charm or attraction must be condemned according to the poet. Thanks.